So I just had my first ever eye exam, and gonna need glasses, but only for distance. So I have no problem reading, but distance, people have to get within about half a block for me to recognize them. My older siblings, who are my brother's 8 years older, my sister's about 11 years older, they occasionally need glasses. I think for eye work. Sonny's years that not picking up people until they come within about 100 yards of me. And boy, in the eye exam, it was dramatic. Like the doctor showed, I was just looking at letters, okay, letters on the wall, from 5 feet away, and they're a little bit fuzzy. But when he put the prescription lens in, it's like boom, they were just clear as day. So I've been going around with somewhat fuzzy distance vision for a long time, and only vaguely noticing it. Also notice that as I get older, it's a little harder to pick out like variations of gray in night driving. It's a little more of a challenge at night as I get older. So I went ahead and spent $370 for my eye exam, regular glasses, and prescription sunglasses. And maybe I should have just saved my money and spent it on LASIK. I was just talking to a friend who had 2 LASIK surgeries. So I got my report, and my report said 20/20. So I don't know why my eye report would say 20/20 vision when I need prescription glasses. Tiny bit of a cataract in one eye, but insignificant, said the eye doctor, and a little bit of sun damage or sunburn in my eye, so he recommends I've rarely worn sunglasses in my life, very rarely. So I'm surprised perhaps there wasn't more sun damage to my eyes. But overall, I'm doing really well with my vision. Obviously, I'm driving now without any glasses, and I can see blocks ahead of me. My hearing's not great. I feel like my hearing either average or a little below average for my age. I've noticed that like steadily deteriorate over the years, and deafness is too strong a word, but it kind of runs in my family. As we forwards age, the men, we don't hear so well. But I think I'm a long way off from needing hearing aids. But yeah, I'm going to get my first pair of glasses. I had no clue what to select, so I just told the sales girl, here, why don't you choose for me? I just think I put into Google, I need a vision test, and ended up in a really good place in Westwood. It was a great experience, 1312 Westwood Boulevard. It's right by Wilshire Boulevard, and it's just got glowing Yelp reviews. And got my eye exam. I saw the eye doctor. It's like boom, boom, boom. Everything clean, nice, quick, efficient, good experience. I think at Westwood Eye Center, something like that. 1312 Westwood Boulevard. So I occasionally have trouble. I trouble with very small print, but that only comes up as an issue maybe once a month. So maybe I'll just get what's that called? You can burn insects with to magnifying glass. Maybe I'll just get a magnifying glass. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea for my occasional small print troubles. Just bought some fancy new Oxford dress shoes. They're supposed to be really good for plantar fasciitis, which really isn't a problem at the moment, but it has been an on and off problem for 17 years. So I spent $207, including tax and shipping, for these really fancy black Oxford shoes from Gravity Defier. GravityDefier.com. It's all this footwear for people with plantar fasciitis. So I found an exercise in the New York Times back in 2014 that's excellent for plantar fasciitis. So it hasn't been a problem really for 4 years, but figured I'd rather err on the safe side, take really good care of my feet, make sure they have lots of padding, and so I'm looking after myself. So instead of going to synagogue wearing like this nice suit, nice shirt, and black athletic shoes, okay? So now I'm gonna go to synagogue and I'm gonna wear my nice black suit and my fancy schmancy $200 black Oxfords with lots of padding, just to stay on the safe side of my plantar fasciitis. Yeah, I know this is probably a really boring stream, but actually reflects on something bigger. I had a therapist who would point out that there were these giant cracks in my life that I could always wash up really well, dress up really well, but then I'd be driving some beat up old van or dented car, or I'd be wearing tennis shoes with my suit, or like, these are the signs of the under-owner, okay? Like, you just can't pull it all together. So for years and years and years, you may drive a car with a big dent in it. Or for years and years and years, you put off installing needed shock absorbers. And yeah, my mind goes straight to killing insects with a magnifying glass, right to the extermination option. Right. But yeah, that's a classic sign of the under-owner mentality, is when people can see that there's just like this gigantic crack in your life. You might wear a nice suit, nice shirt, nice pants to work, but your shoes suck. Or there's a stain on